All right, here we go on our way to San Francisco 49er training camp. Woohoo! I'm so excited. I've always wanted to do this. This is ever since I wanted to ride motorcycles way back when I was a teenager, but I never had a motorcycle. And the trip was also actually supposed to be with my brothers. I have two younger brothers, and we were all supposed to like get on Harleys or bikes and go up to San Francisco and ride the coast. But man, I keep putting things off, and this is one of the things on my bucket list. And it's like, I'm going. I'm going. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Like Fast Lane D. Let's go, baby. Oh yeah, so excited. So I got all three cases. I put my top case in the back. I got that filled to the brim. Because I got my clothes in one of the backpacks that's in the top case behind me. On one side of I have another backpack that has my drone and just some other things in there. Then the other side I have some just like regular stuff, like some snacks, some drinks. There's some odds and ends, so it's filled to the brim. And you could tell that I'm carrying more weight. But yeah, real excited. So I'm not gonna talk much on this. What I think I'm gonna do, because these batteries don't last long. I got my 360 cam plus the one on my helmet. But the batteries don't last long, and I only have one battery for the Ace Pro and one battery for the 360. So my first stop is Santa Barbara. I'm leaving in the evening so I can get up early tomorrow and head out to Monterrey. So I'm gonna drive to Santa Barbara, but I'm gonna take the scenic route. So I'm gonna go directly to, instead of going, I'm in the Inland Empire. Instead of going the 210 and then go to Ventura, I'm going to Santa Monica to Malibu and into Santa Barbara, just so I can go up the coast. And it's probably, it's about it's after 6:30 right now. It's gonna get dark, I would say, at about 8:30, which means I probably will be getting to Santa Barbara after it's gotten dark. But that's all right, it's cool. That's why I got the BMW with me. Big old bright lights, fog lights. So when I'm gonna get on the freeway up here, I'm gonna turn the camera off. And I'll probably, I don't know when I'll turn it on, but what I'm gonna do is narrate I'm gonna take video, or I'm gonna be videotaping when I need to, recording when I need to, is what I mean. And then I'll, of course, when I'm going to the different places that I'm gonna go to, Morro Bay, Big Sur, Monterrey, I'll have a recording, and then what I'll do is I'll edit it and then narrate it after that.
Okay, so as you guys can see, my camera was pointing down for part of that video. It does get better later on. Didn't realize it obviously until I started looking at it. So this is me going through LA. I think this is Los Angeles, on my way to Monterrey, San Francisco 49er camp, and there's the downtown Los Angeles, getting ready to pass USC, University of Southern California. So this part here again is, oh, I'm sorry, this is Santa Monica. So now I am on the PCH, which is the freeway that goes along the coast of California. Beautiful. There's a 360 cam. It looks like it's a little blurry. Got a little scratch on the lens, so sorry about that. But that's the coast. If you guys ever get a chance to ride the PCH up through Santa Monica, Malibu, I would definitely do that.
Sunset Right over the mountain, the horizon right there. Beautiful. Alright, headphones aren't working, so I'm just gonna have to listen to myself. Headed out to Monterrey. Wow, I just heard my headphones. Man, I really should have. Getting ready to come up on UCSB. It's a beautiful campus. Party school, but a beautiful campus. My older daughter took a recruiting visit there. I think that may have been her first recruiting visit at the age of 15 years old, I think. And this is day 2 of my trip to San Francisco 49er training camp in Santa Clara. Like the camera, the way my angle of the camera was on the first day, it wasn't high enough, so it didn't get much. So hoping what I did today works. A lot of technical difficulties, but that's not going to ruin my, not a lot, but some. That's not going to ruin my trip. You know, my helmet shield. I couldn't get the left side clicked in, and so when I was using the clear one, it popped off while I was riding, so I had to pull over. And then my mic adapter came out while I was riding, so I had to pull over. And then this morning I can't get my headphones to pair. But it's all good because I'm riding up the coast in California, on my way to Morro Bay, and doing, like I said on the first day, in the first video, this is a bucket list of mine. So I hope you enjoy the sights, and maybe get some ideas for all of you who may want to ride up on the motorcycle. Santa Maria. I was thinking about stopping there just to kind of get a break, clear my head. But I think I'm going to power through. Maybe to the next city, next stop. Got about 46 miles left. Less than an hour. I should just power through to the breakfast spot, and I'll just take my time out there. So maybe I'll be able to do that. San Luis Obispo. Yeah, I'm gonna power through. I'm just gonna go straight to Morro Bay. Got about 20 minutes, 17, 20 minutes. Here we are, Morro Bay. Oh, dang, that's a yield. Don't you supposed to keep going? No. There's the rock. Ooh, hopefully it's not crowded. That'd be nice. Just gotta find parking. There she is. Frankie and Lolo's. There she is.
Okay, I did want to pause here. Frankie and Lolo's is probably one of the best breakfast spots you can go to. Located at Morro Bay, right across from the Rock. Great service. It's a little tight, you know, inside. If you can get a seat outside, but the food is homemade. I mean, I think they get their dozen of eggs at the grocery store right around the corner. So just a delicious spot to go to if you ever get a chance. Frankie and Lolo's Front Street Cafe. All right, I'm about to head over to Morro Bay Rock. Just some facts about Morro Bay Rock. It's located in Morro Bay, California. It is about 576 feet tall. And according to whoever comes up with these facts, it was formed about 23 million years ago from the plug of an extinct volcano. Not sure which volcano that was, but Morro is Spanish for crown-shaped hill. I think it was found or explored by Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo in 1542. And the significance it was a navigational aid for mariners for over 300 years. So apparently stuck out, so they'd be able to see that as they're coming towards this area. Climbing is prohibited. They do have a park that goes around, some walking trails. It's really nice over there, but you can't climb on the rock. But there are some walking paths around it. So it is located in the mouth of the harbor in the city of Morro Bay, perched on the edge of the Pacific Ocean. It is the last peak of the Nine Sisters, a chain of 9 volcanic peaks that extend from San Luis Obispo to Morro Bay. And you can access it like I'm getting ready to do right now as I'm leaving that restaurant. Oh my gosh, that food was so good. If you get a chance to eat breakfast there, please make sure you do that. But I'm getting ready to go to it now.
All right, done with breakfast. That was a pretty good breakfast. Really good breakfast. I'll put the name of the restaurant up on the screen right there, or there, I don't know. Anyway, headed over to Morro Bay Rock over there. I'm assuming you don't have to pay for it. I don't know. I'm just gonna follow what my map is telling me to go. There she is. I guess I can take a car up here, or no? Yeah. Cybertruck. Nice thing about having a motorcycle is there's ever traffic or early parking, it's easy to move around on a motorcycle. Long as the road is paved good for you.
Okay, here I'm getting ready to leave Morro Bay. It's pretty interesting. So I parked front ways towards the water with sand, and the BMW is not heavy like a Harley, but it's still pretty heavy. So I could not back up. So I'm going to struggle in trying to back the bike up, but I can't. And then there's two gentlemen to my left, fishermen. I don't know if they come in camera view, but they're like, I don't think you're gonna be able to back that up, and they weren't about to get up and help me. So what I did is I went forward towards the water, through those rocks, went up the sand, and found a way out. But I mean, it's not a big deal, but you know, you don't want to drop your bike in front of everyone. You know, everyone's walking by, looking at me, checking out the bike, and probably think it's pretty cool riding the motorcycle there, and then drop it. So thankfully I wasn't able to drop it and was able to proceed on my way to Monterrey.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I should have came around here.
Get out down there somewhere.
Yeah. If you hear me scream, I fell in. Alright, we are done with Morro Bay Rock. That was pretty cool. Really nice place to come to. Really good pictures. Actually, I had to do a little work. The market's not doing too well. Dow's down 800 something points. NASDAQ 500. So I had to pull out the laptop, do some work. But anyway, so I'm headed out to Monterrey. I'm way off schedule, about an hour, so I will hit the heat, but hopefully not too bad. Right now it's cold here. It's 63 degrees, but when I go through Paso Robles, it could be in the 90s. It's all good. All right, gonna get on the freeway.
All right, so done with Morro Bay, on my way to Monterrey. So I'm going to probably conclude this part of the video, part one, day one, or yeah, I guess this is first day, half day, however you want to call it, because I did leave Thursday, but night, and stay in Santa Barbara, and then on my way to Monterey. So as you'll see coming up on the PCH, it's just beautiful. The weather is perfect. It's got a slight cloud cover, in the 60s, still cool. But as I'll explain, as you get further up the PCH and you get towards Big Sur, is they had a mudslide last year and they haven't fixed it yet. And so that there's part of the PCH that's closed, so you have to go towards the 101 or go, I believe, east towards 101 and go up to Monterey and then come back over again. So through that 101 pass or through Paso Robles, it gets pretty hot. It gets up in the 90s, 100s. So my whole object or goal was to get up here early, so that when I go through Paso Robles, it wouldn't be too hot. I am behind schedule, but as you'll see when I do get through, I'm not sure if I'm going to post that part of it, but I went because it's kind of boring going through Paso Robles area. But it does get pretty hot. I pull over, rest, and then I head on way to Monterey. But I appreciate everyone watching. I know this video is kind of long. That's why I'm breaking it up into parts. So check out the part 2. If you haven't become a subscriber, please subscribe, set your alerts on so you know when that's posted, like the video, and as always, thank you for watching. God bless, ride safe, and have a great day.
So what I'm gonna do is, gotta chill. I'm gonna go all the way to as far as I can go before the closure, and that's gonna be Cambria or the Highway 46. Highway 46 is like a few miles before Cambria, and then we're gonna take Cambria over to the 101. So normally you'd just be able to keep going all the way through and stay on this road, the PCH, all the way to Monterey, but because of the recent mudslide, March of this year, I think, you cannot travel through because there's a closure there. So again, it's about 2 hours and 20-something minutes from Morro Bay to Monterey based on the route that I'm doing, going up to Cambria and going over to 101. I'm not sure how long it would be once they open up the road closure and you go straight through. It's going to be longer than that because you're not going to want to just ride all the way through. You're going to kind of want to look over to the left and look at the beautiful ocean. Now I am coming back this way, but again, I could go all the way down to Big Sur, and then I got to go back up to Monterey and go on the 101 and come back down. So when I do come back home, I am going to be on this road coming back this way, but further up that way, and then I'm going to go to the famous, beautiful Big Sur. There's a bridge there called the Bixby Bridge. I'm not sure if that's within the closure area or I'll still be able to go there. That'll be pretty cool. But that'll be on the way back. That'll be day 4 on my 4-day trip.